The last time Total Rugby visited Colombia was back in 2010, when the game there was still in its infancy. At that time, its growth and development were being stifled by a lack of facilities and by entrenched social problems such as street crime and drug abuse. 4 years on, rugby in Colombia has been transformed. In common with sports development anywhere in the world, it's the hard work at grassroots level that provides the foundations to success.
Colombian rugby has been experiencing dramatic growth in the past 4 years. We've seen a big increase in the number of players, especially within the children and junior divisions, with the introduction of a programme called Play Rugby and Be a Toucan, which has allowed us to increase the number of children taking part in the sport to 3,000.
La mayoría de amigos son de rugby.
Most of my friends play the game, and I've found a lot of support here, which has been beneficial because it has kept me away from trouble. I had the chance to go to Venezuela for a tournament where we finished third. We also went to South Africa to participate in a cultural exchange, and it was really interesting because we learned all about the rugby culture there and how they live with rugby in their lives.
In cities like Medellin, rugby has been a catalyst for change.
I found out about rugby because it was being advertised at school. They were looking for people interested in playing the game. Since everyone was interested, I said to myself, I needed to be there too. At first, I was reluctant. I remember I left school and went along with some friends. We played, and I was hit everywhere, but now I'm getting a lot from it. Studies, a place to live, food, and that is really important to me, especially my studies.
I had to work hard to make sure I had money to give him. Fortunately, we managed and he was able to travel. From the first moment he stepped onto that rugby pitch, he gave his very best. He's been training for about a year and look how far he has come already.
The development has also been aided by an investment in new facilities from the Colombian Rugby Union.
We had
the pleasure of opening the first synthetic rugby pitch in Medellin 4 years ago. And now we have the privilege to inaugurate the pitch in Apartado, which is about 500 kilometers from the city in the region of Uraba. This pitch is the ideal place for the practice of the sport and has paramount importance, not just for the players, but also for the whole region, as well as for the creation of our international image and growth. The world will realise then that we have very important projects going on here in Colombia.
Argentina were crowned South American champions last weekend, beating Chile 73-12 to claim the Consuelo Cup. Next up for the Pumas are tests against Ireland and Scotland before they take part in their third rugby championship.